the girl who 2 years ago I broke up with my ex-boyfriend and I said he was good, great even, but he wasn't my husband. And all the incels, even some women were like, what? You left a good man? You left a good man? See, this is why women are single. This is why you'll never find a husband.
So she broke up with a good man, great even, and now 2 years later, she's making a video holding up a ring. Don't know if a man actually got on one knee and proposed to her. Don't know if she bought the ring herself. She's just showing a ring just to show a ring. Now pay attention to this video and tell me if you hear her actually say anything significant or great about this supposed current man that she has now.
Here's the thing. High standards do nothing but good. If your standards do not eliminate most, they aren't high enough. You only marry one person. So yeah, good wasn't good enough. Now I actually have the person that I should be with, right? Lord willing, we'll make it to the altar. We'll pray over everything.
Now, notice she said, Lord willing, we'll make it to the altar. Isn't that the point of accepting the proposal? It shouldn't be a Lord willing. It should be a, we're definitely making it to the altar. Because, again, unless you weren't proposed to, unless you're just flashing a ring, you didn't say that you're getting married. She didn't say she's a fiance. She's not even talking about whoever supposedly gave her this ring now. Y'all got to pay attention to these things that these women be doing because they think they tricky, but it's not really that tricky. You said you had a good man. He was great even. And then she immediately said something about high standards. Oh, so you found a simp that has a little bit more money. And maybe he's not a simp. Maybe he's just a dude that has more money. But see, here's the thing. Just like you left that good, even great man, who's to say that you're going to stick around for this guy? Just because your standards are high and he was able to meet your standards now. Who's to say that 2, 3, 6 months later, you're not going to say, I think I can do even better. And then you're just going to keep going up every level of the husband store. It's a very popular joke. Y'all need to check that out.
But never let nobody tell you that you're doing too much. Especially as a woman when it comes to your life partner, knowing that this man is going to lead you, be the father of your children one day maybe. You're going to have to live with this man, maybe for 50 years. Never let nobody tell you that you're doing too much. There's no such thing as too much. Yeah.
Okay, now with what I will say is that I do like the fact that she said the word lead you, which means that she has some semblance of a mindset of a woman that is in it for or has a more realistic understanding of what a marriage is supposed to be. But again, the Lord willing will make it to the altar. You and this man might have children, maybe. You might have to be married for 50 years. No, you might have to be married for an eternity, for the rest of your life. That's what the covenant of marriage is that you're taking before God. Now, if she's got the leading part right, you know what it is? She only said the man leads you because she understands that leadership is what comes along with these high standards. Now, looks wise, I mean, she's not a bad looking chick. Fitness, I don't know what her fitness is like. She looks like she might be in shape. So if she's able to have all the things that that man that has high standards wants, then cool. Congrats to her. But I just find it interesting that she spent more time speaking on her high standards and her being proud of leaving a good/great man and flashing a ring instead of actually confirming whether or not she is getting married, is engaged. Well, she said on the way down the altar, hopefully. We don't even know if that's an engagement ring. That could just be some gift that some dude gave her. We don't even know if there's another guy in this scenario. But it all starts with the fact that she was willing to leave a good/great man. How good/great can the next man be if high standards is what allowed her to leave a great man? You understand what I'm saying? Good guys, great guys, nice guys, they finish last.
Your opinion, why do nice guys finish last?
They too nice. They don't know what they're doing. They too gentle.
Why do girls complain that chivalry's dead, but nice guys finish last?
You asking too many damn questions. I don't know all that. I don't know.
We just trying to figure out y'all, cause like he's just confused at this point.
If you want to be honest, they be confused too. One minute we feel one thing, the next minute we feel another thing. We confused too. Ain't no answer.
At least you're honest.
Do you like a nice guy, or do you like an asshole?
It depends. You could be I like a funny asshole.
So someone that'll like playfully make fun of you, like type shit.
Yeah, but I don't like too much of a nice guy because I'll feel like you're a bitch.
God damn.
So it's like a happy medium.
Camera, I'm right here. You are a bitch. You was born a bitch.
The man who
And shout outs to hey, shout outs to her. At least she was being honest. Like, she was up front. You asked her too many questions and she was straight to the point with it. See, I think that if more women were just honest and upfront about their chaotic and confusing, nonsensical, illogical, delusional ass nature, then more men would actually take them serious and appreciate more, and we would actually be a lot further along in our dynamics of our relationships with men and women nowadays. And this is the reason why the community is so messed up, is because you have these outdated standards and morals that women want men to act traditional and base their actions upon, but they're moving in a different light. And men have finally been waking up over the last 5-6 years now to their true nature. But it's like they think that they get mad when we have these types of conversations and that we're waking up and realizing like this doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason that they give so much pushback, talking about I'm tired of these gender conversations and man versus women. This is not man versus women. This is men understanding women despite what they say, because we don't listen to what women say. We pay attention to what women do. If you listen to a woman and she tells you she's a certain way, guarantee her actions are not going to always align with that. How do we know this is true? Because on the flip side, women listen to what men say, but assume it's something different. When a man says, I'm tired, what thoughts go through her head? Is he tired of me? Why is he so tired? What did he do today? What is he tired? Is he tired from being with another woman? He can't be that tired. He only did this today. It's 18 different thoughts that she's making up in her own mind to try to figure out why this man said he's tired. No, I'm tired literally means I am tired. It's crazy. Let me ask y'all something. How many times do you be using AI like, how do I make more money? And then you get some generic 9-page essay, TED Talk, motivational speaker type answer. That's not an AI problem. That's a you didn't ask it right problem. If you actually want smarter results from ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, or whatever AI you use, go to perfectpromptgenerator.ai, not .com, .ai. You type in regular questions like, how can I make more money? What stock should I buy today? How can I make better decisions? How can I make money with AI? And it turns your basic questions into a properly structured, optimized prompt that works across all AI tools. Now, before somebody says, why not just use ChatGPT? You are using it. This just helps you ask smarter questions so you get smarter answers. Optimized prompts equals optimized results. And it's free to try. So go to perfectpromptgenerator.ai and stop leaving your AI results up to chance.
man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
He pays all the bills. He take care of the kids. He step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
No, he got money. I want more.
You know what?
He's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the year when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you, and he is taking care of your kids.
And she ain't listening to none of that. She already getting her back cracked by somebody else. Talking about, I want more. What more do you want? The man doesn't have any ambition. I hate when bitches say this word talking about, oh, he doesn't have enough ambition. Bitch, you be ambitious and you pay all the bills and you take care of the kids then. I want more. He would have more. If he didn't have to take care of everything himself, he would be able to breeze through and elevate. You the one holding them back.
And you are figuring out, should I leave him? Are you cool?
Unfortunately, for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like.
Right.
But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work. Waking
Right.
up every day and showing up for my children. Showing up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious. You know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression? Your girl is telling you you need to do more, and then you don't feel like you're good enough. But she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby. Take a moment, read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. Because what it talks about is a man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional. He's still leading. So we have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like, that's a gem, baby.
I make my own money. I make
Okay.
more than him.
Ooh.
Right?
And you said he paid.
By doing what? What is you, a nurse, and you on OnlyFans? Is that how you make more money than him? At this point, I'm pretty sure half of the stuff that these people get on this show and say is staged. But if you making more money than him and he's
all the bills,
Yeah.
and you make more money,
Yeah.
then you need to be paying half the bills, so that he only has to do half the work so that he can focus on his ambition and go get more money. And the only reason you make more money than him is because society has set it up that way, to where you as a black woman can go into these spaces and get hired to work somewhere and make a certain amount of money because they want to sit up there and look at your face. Meanwhile, he doesn't have the same ability to make as much money, because whatever schooling, whatever's required for him to make more money, he doesn't have time to do that because he's paying all the bills and taking care of the kids. Now, I don't know if the kids means their kids, her kids, or maybe a mixture of their kids together and her kids. Or maybe he has his own kid or two and they got kids together. I don't know what the dynamic is. I really wish that I could see this full thing being broken down. But just going based off of the way that they're even talking to her on the stage, it really doesn't matter what the dynamic is. At the end of the day, she's trash. This is a trash mindset.
You mentioned that you make more money than him, and I want you to know that was not done by mistake. That was a systemic thing that was put into place
She
so
not
that
listening.
the black woman can be elevated to start looking at they men like they not doing enough.
Exactly.
It is very intentional, the fact that you make more money,
She not
and even
listening.
though your man is showing up for you, you start looking at him for like, why can't you do more?
the fact that this man is covering the bills, even though he knows you make more, let me tell you what he's doing. This man is willing to maybe put things on pause so that you can elevate. Think about it. What you make becomes almost just yours. What you choose to do, you have the freedom to pivot and pivot and pivot. Try this, go to school, because this man is saying, I'm going to sacrifice and take care of the foundational things so that you can have a choice whether or not you want to work or not.
Yeah, that's what it all comes down to, is the fact that if you make more money than him, then you need to be taking your money and setting it aside for him so that he can focus on what he wants to do, so that he can be this ambitious man that you want him to be. You telling me saying that he's not ambitious enough is basically like saying he's a sucker when it comes to like business wise. Like he don't have no hustle, he don't have no grind. So this man wakes up every morning, goes, works, does whatever he does to make money so that he could pay all the bills and take care of the kids, multiple children, and your bird-headed ass, and all the bills. He must have some type of ambition to be able to afford that. Come on now, let's get this together in 2026. But guys, let me know what you think in the comment section.
If I had a machine that could travel through time, I would go back some years with a Mac and a 9, 2 Uzis with a few grenades in my hand, AKs, HKs, more Ks than the Klan. Fuck a nigga gonna do against me with a musket. I'm talking about them days they would stone you in public. You probably go back in time to meet Jesus Christ. I'd ask Jesus for help to steal Judas Ice. Amen.
You got music, you got a business, you got a product or service, but you're not making enough money off of it because you don't have enough exposure. DM or email me right now to get promoted on my platforms. I have 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 460,000 followers on Instagram. I have the following that you want to get seen in front of. I was able to increase the sales of this Amazon book off of a YouTube sponsorship with just 30,000 views. And I was able to give this artist 15,000 views with the Instagram repost in less than 24 hours. So DM or email me at bookingcranklucas@gmail.com right now to get more exposure and more money for your business.